So everybody says chivalry is dead.
The black bitches don't want you to do shit for them. They always be on some, I'm independent and shit. I'm like, just chill out, let me make you a drink. I could do it. I didn't say you couldn't do it, motherfucker. I said I was going to do it for you.
But just because a woman can do it themselves doesn't mean they don't want a man to be chivalrous. There's a lot of dudes out here that don't even know what chivalry is. They probably have to Google it right now. Chival. I can
You need to Google it, motherfucker. You just typed this in now. Google was like, did you mean?
Okay, but I still feel warm and fuzzy when a guy opens a car door for me or buy me a drink.
I was recently in a store and I saw a woman. She had a cart full of stuff, and so I said, "Oh, go ahead." She said, "Oh, like, well, I was gonna go anyway. Like, what you do all that hand gesture for?" Like, she got upset. Like, it was like ready to fight me in the store. I was being a gentleman. Bitch, settle down.
You know what it could be though? We've become so accustomed to doing stuff ourselves that we forgot what chivalry looks like. It's just like one of our friends from Philadelphia who moved to the South and wasn't used to how nice Southerners are. And a guy asked to pump her gas for an older gentleman, nice guy, and she literally cussed him out.
But is there a difference between just being chivalrous and buying a drink? A lot of times people equate being chivalrous with a monetary value, but is that the same thing as opening a door?
We're not confusing chivalry with gold digging. I'm sorry, chivalry is something as simple as, like, before we started the show, you know, Derek was refilling his glass, and what's the first thing he goes is like, Nikki was like, "Can you get you a glass?" That's chivalry. You know what I mean?
He did a great job of receiving that glass, but what the problem is a lot of bitches be like, I can get my own motherfucking glass. I'm like, bitch, I didn't say you couldn't. I just said I was going to go get the shit. Do you want something? Do you want something too?
I'll be honest with you. I'm one of those females who, when I go on a first date with somebody, I do want them to open the car door for me.
Chivalry is not dead. It's nice when you're open doors and when you pay for the meal. It's nice, okay?
I don't think there's a lot of women who think it's cool. They're so used to not getting it that it's almost like that's old or old-fashioned. That's not what they expect. They expect somebody to spin on them.
You asked me out on a date. No, we're not going Dutch. You asked me out on a date.
But you know what? He's chivalrous to me. He'll lead me into somewhere. But I would never wait in our car.
He can stand there for 5 minutes, but I'm not going to grab the handle. The restaurant could change owners and I'm still going to be standing.
I think that's trash. I like to be courted. Take me on a damn date, okay? Expect to get my goodies on the first date. You know, I date women, but it can go either way, whether I'm doing it or whether if I was dating a man, if he was doing it.
You're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
But is a woman being a lady, is that gone now?
That shit gone to the bitch. It's kind of like getting head from a bitch. She's being like real like chivalrous on your dick and shit. And then out of nowhere, the bitch is like, I don't want to suck your dick anymore. And you're like, you don't want to suck my dick? Don't shit. Isn't that what you want to do? Don't you want to satisfy me? She's like, I don't really want to do that anymore.
Well, since we talked about it, we might just jump right into it. People who change when they first start dating someone and then they change. I think people change, period. Like any relationship, not just dating. Like, I think even in friendships, people just grow up.
I agree with you, but I definitely think it's more of a female problem than a male problem.
No.
Because men typically don't even do that even in a gay relationship. That is a female trait.
So you telling me y'all niggas still suck each other's dicks equally amount of same times as you would in the beginning?
Yeah.
That is the shit!
So you're gonna tell me that you do everything you used to do for Kat now that you did when you first met her a million trillion years ago?
Yes! I occasionally bought that bitch flowers. And guess what? I still occasionally buy that bitch flowers.
When's the last time you bought flowers?
On an occasion, like Valentine's Day. It was an occasion.
Not a Valentine's Day flower, and that was occasional.
A woman stops doing what she did in the beginning when you stop doing what you were doing in the beginning. When you start, no, guys always, in the beginning, they become very intrigued by a female. They want to spend all their time with that female. And then later on, all of a sudden, it's like, I see you once every 2 weeks, I'm good. So then, of course, I'm not going to be slobbing your knob and doing all that stuff I did to try to get you.
Maybe what you were doing was getting them, so why would you stop?
She probably got lockjaw. What the fuck is got arrested?
Yeah, what the fuck is lockjaw? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I done been under many clothes, eating the box out, and I had so many driplets of sweat coming down my face, and I didn't stop 1 second. When my tongue got tired, I just shook my face. I just improvised. And they act like when they jaw lock, I'm like, I wanted to lock up because I wanted to lock up open. So you can keep going up and down, just bob your head.
There's other things you can do.
Run the pepper. Run the pepper.
Right.
But you gotta get creative on the spot.
Now that I am completely embarrassed,